When Zig Ziglar was still alive, people used to ask him all the time, so what do you do? And before he was famous, he would always answer that question with, I'm in the transportation business. I help people get from where they are to where they want to be. And I thought that's a pretty clever way of explaining what we do as leaders and teachers and speakers and coaches. That makes really good sense, to help them get from where they are to where they want to be. And so I was really baffled the very first time I heard John Maxwell say, most people I know in leadership, especially young leaders that are trying to grow themselves and grow their business, they all suffer from destination disease. I thought, well, if he's in the transportation business, what in the world is destination disease?
Welcome to Leading Leaders Podcast, 5-minute videos, 5 days a week.
I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast, and destination disease is the way that John Maxwell describes those people who have a goal in mind. They have a place to arrive at. They have a particular title or job position or owner of the company or a certain amount of money that they want to produce. And when they set their goals and their targets and their daily objectives only on that particular place, that achievement, that goal, everything else in the world seems to kind of fall to the side. Now, it's good in goal setting to have a goal that so motivates you that no matter what the challenges are, no matter what it is that you want to accomplish, you can charge forward against all of those obstacles, against all of the naysayers, against all of the objections, because you're so passionate to reach that goal that nothing is going to stand in your way. When I train people on how to develop a vision for their life, their business, or their ministry, that's one of the targets that we set, is to find something that so motivates you to move. Some people call it simply your why. That the impact that you will make in the world, if you can actually pull this off, will be so substantial that you won't let anything stand in your way. Generally, if that is driven by a love for other people, it even magnifies the motivation that comes through it. But the challenge with a lot of young leaders is that they get caught up in the idea that once I've reached that goal, once I've brought in that number of people on my team, once I've reached that sales goal, once I've established myself in this industry, then I'm done. I've arrived. That's the destination disease. That we're here. The goal is finished. I got nothing else to do. And the problem with that is, whatever it's taken you to get to that goal, whatever you've changed, whatever you've learned, wherever you've grown up, wherever you've added value to yourself and to others, that all seems to come to a screeching halt when you reach that goal if you're simply goal-oriented. So I've been reading a book lately called Leadership. If you don't have this one, you can get it on Amazon, obviously, just about anywhere books are sold. But I encourage you to pick it up, and I want you to study it. But my talk today comes from page 47 and 49. And there's a really quick chart here where John talks about the difference between being goal-oriented, I know you can't read that, but I'm showing you in a goal-oriented culture versus a growth-oriented culture. So here's the contrast. In a goal-oriented culture, everything is about values achievement. In a growth-oriented, it values development, not achievement, but development. Goal-oriented focuses on status, where growth-oriented focuses on stretching. Goal-oriented honors privilege. Growth-oriented honors serving. Goal-oriented emphasizes the teacher. Growth-oriented emphasizes the student. Goal-oriented target is on the arrival. And growth-oriented, the target is on growth. Now, you might have heard from the teaching world about the fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. In a fixed mindset, it believes intelligence is static. A growth mindset believes intelligence can be developed. A fixed mindset avoids challenges. A growth mindset embraces challenges. A fixed mindset gives up too easily, and a growth mindset persists when faced with setbacks. I want to challenge you today in your own leadership roles. Are you focused on just getting somewhere, one goal, one accomplishment, one title, one position, one salary range? Are you focused on you being a better you? If you'll focus on you being a better you and serving others along the way, you'll continue to be a better you, and you'll always have the motivation to do so. I'm J Loren Norris with Leading Leaders Podcast for Tell It Like It Is TV. Have a blessed day.
Subscribe now for our extensive video library of leadership lessons promoting faith, family, and freedom.